Hello, we are back. So I'm Risa,
And I'm Dawn.
and we are good friends, and we'd like to have healthy conversations and just share with you what we're learning and talk about topics that we find interesting because we know you'll find them interesting.
Absolutely. And we want to be your friend, and we would like to hear from you also. So we know this one big community.
Hoping you will join the conversation. So if you have people or if you have friends, obviously, that are interested in detoxing, like to detox, want to learn about detox, want to share with us about detox, because we always are learning and want to learn from you as
Experts in detoxing.
Yes, our experts. Get them on this. Click the share button and share it with your friends and tell them to come join us. We have our cup of coffee,
cup of Joe. Happy Monday.
Yes, happy Monday. And look at us, we're all matched today.
Look at us,
we didn't even plan
it. We didn't even plan it. And
usually we have to plan
we plan it.
She plans it. I just say, what am I wearing today?
Or we jump into her closet and say, these are the two things
really
we're going to
her closet.
Oh, well, no.
She's
You've got the other things too.
So today we're talking about detox. And we're going to be talking about the benefits of detox.
Especially at the beginning of the year. At the beginning of the year, we probably made some goals and desires of us to be better in our health. And that would be
that's one like the number one thing people say, I think.
Yeah.
They make those resolutions.
Straighten it up.
But you can detox any time of the year, whenever you feel like you need it, right?
For sure.
Yeah. So there's all sorts of different types of detox, like lots of types.
Well, tell me the main one that you thought of when we were
the main
one
I was thinking of was food. People do all sorts of different food.
But within that, what I mean, there's so many
tons
ways.
Of things for food. So people will detox from types of foods, right?
Okay, so like no potatoes, no
white stuff. They'll do that. They'll detox from sugars because you've come out of the holidays and you've been eating tons of sugar. Mm-hmm. They'll detox from caffeine because you've been drinking too much caffeine. Mm-hmm. Some caffeine isn't always bad for you, but some people can't do caffeine. And some people are drinking caffeine like all day long.
Yeah, I was one of those all day long.
Oh, did you used to be that?
Oh, all day long.
Well, when I taught at one point, I drank it in the morning, had my cup in the morning, but then I would go home and I would grade papers until 11 o'clock at night drinking coffee.
Who can relate to that?
To sleep. And now,
and you could sleep, and you could sleep doing that. Now, if I have chocolate past 4 p.m, forget it.
Wide awake. Can't go to sleep. So those are types of detox. Then people will just detox from like various preservatives or chemicals. Like they're not going to have any processed food, so anything comes in a box.
And once you hear about some things that you're like, I don't want that in my body. So corn oil or bad seed oils.
Yeah, bad seed oils is a big one.
Is a bad
seed
oil.
Big one. Right. So you can detox from those types of things, and then the other things that people detox are what? What is SM? What's that stand for?
I'm up and hip. I know what that means. Social media.
Yeah. Like your phone.
It's Facebook. So easy to get sucked in. I mean, and it's also community. I think it's been a really difficult time during COVID for us to want to be able to connect and want to be able to get on there and listen to the stories. It makes you feel like, oh, I know what's going on, or I'm a part of their life and I'm listening to what's going on.
You feel connected. So that
however,
has been a good thing.
It's good. But then there's this, well, you know what? Maybe I don't need to be on the screen so much.
Right. Because do you ever have your husband like, sweetie, pay attention to me.
Well, I've had kids walk up to me and I can't watch TV and do anything else either. So if I am on something like that, I am not paying attention to anything that's going on around.
Yeah. Well, because you can only really pay attention to one thing at a time anyway.
Yeah, they say
that. We think we can multitask, but your brain doesn't do that so well. No. So social media. So people detox from that. And then electronics. And electronics, we mean, like your phone, the TV, maybe you're binge watching Netflix or stuff like that.
Your laptop. I mean, definitely
computers,
the laptop, your tablet.
Like anything
tablets,
electronic.
iPads.
So I knew families like way back when that used to do either one day a weekend was no electronics for the whole family. So they would play games or they would go out in nature. They would do something like that. But I always thought that was really cool. I thought that was a cool tradition.
Right. And as a family, if you're doing it as a family, then everybody keeps everybody accountable. Yeah. And you reminded me that we used to do no TV August.
Oh, the whole month?
The whole month of August, because usually school started somewhere in the middle.
Right.
And so it was kind of a preemptive, let's get back to not watching the TV all day long every day, especially when the kids were little.
That's a good idea. But, so if you know people that want to detox, hit the share button. hit the like, give us some comments, tell us what types of detox you have done. Because like with the food, there's tons. There's like juice detox.
Oh, there's
like
so
all
many.
kinds of things.
Colon cleanse, who knows?
Yeah, all kinds of stuff. Lots of things. So those are kind of the types of detoxes most people would do.
Right.
And they're good. So the next point is kind of, why do we do them? Like, why detox?
So if you have a reason that you've started one, slip it in the comments.
Tell us in the comments, like, why do you detox? Because I'm sure you've done one in your life. I'm sure somewhere in your life you've done some kind of detox. So why did you do it? We'd love to know.
The first reason that I did a detox was when I was I wanted to kickstart my healthy eating for a period of time. And I had decided to do a fruits and vegetable protein, low carbohydrate kind of diet, but that at the beginning of that, they recommended that you kind of cleanse out what was going on in your body up to that point. And so for me, that was my first real experience with the detox.
Right.
And then they told me that you're going to get, you're going to have some issues. You need to look for these types of symptoms. And we can talk about that later. But that's the kind of detox that I was going through, was eliminating certain things from your diet. And why do it? To get ready for the new way of eating.
Being right. But people also do detox because you're bloated, and like you just came out of the holidays and you're not feeling so good.
Well, the brain fog and
the bloating,
not as clear.
Like you don't feel good.
Lethargic. I feel like you can come out of
so that's a reason to detox. And then we talked kind of about the social media, because you're just on it too much. And there's other things in life besides what somebody's posting on your Facebook wall.
Real life.
Real life.
Outside, fresh air.
Getting out in nature more.
Oh, I was reading. Really, we are not outside at all anymore, and that is going to
inside all the
impact us, right?
How often do you get outside? Type in the comments. Tell us, like, how do you go out once a day? Do you walk every day? Do you stand out in your grass? Like, how often do you get out? Twice a day?
That's one of our things. We want to go stand in the grass.
Yeah, I want to get a bench, like a wooden bench that I can go sit and put my feet in the grass. So that'd be fun
to get outside.
It's just really cold right now, though. So what do you do when it's cold? Like when it's freezing out, do you still go out anyway? Do you bundle up and go out?
Yes, you do.
Post in the comments, let us know, because we need to go for a walk.
We went out last night and it was very cold, but it was we bundled up. It was kind of fun to
go out,
especially when there's snow on the ground.
Yeah, we have snow. We have some ice now, but I like to go and walk and talk. That's always fun. But the problem is, like, if you don't have anybody with you right there to go, then sometimes you're talking on your phone, so then you're still hooked up to the electronics.
Right. Well, I think it's good, like we've talked about, to have music or some sort of positive thing happening in whatever you're listening to.
People listen to books.
What you listen to is important too. Like, that's another thing. You don't have to totally knock it out, but your specific content could change. And I'm trying to teach that to my teenager. Like, there's a certain amount of time that's okay to be on these things, but I want to know that it's working for you, that you're doing something that's valuable to you. You're adding in, you're not junking up your insides, you are adding to and releasing.
Yes. So post in the comments if you've done some detoxes, what kind. We'd love to hear. Also, like, where are you in the world? And what's the weather like? Are you getting outside as much as you should? So we'd love to know.
That's good.
Then other things we're going to talk about is symptoms of detox. Now, also know that detoxing is a really good thing. I mean, so congratulations if you're doing any kind of detox, because that's always a good thing.
It's a yay. I mean, it is. Our bodies are brilliant, and we detox naturally. We have built-in systems where we get rid of the things that shouldn't be in, and that's a natural process. And so even in a natural process, sometimes it always doesn't feel great. But if you had a tummy ache and things happen, that's good. You get it out. Get it out.
So different symptoms of detox, depending what kind of detox you're doing. But like if you're doing a food detox, or we're going to be talking about cellular detox or something like that, you'll have all sorts of different things that can happen. Like you can end up with
what's most common?
Like a headache.
That's probably one of the most common.
A lot of times when you're detoxing from things, you end up with the headache. What else?
I think that a lot of times it doesn't make any sense and it's hard to identify, but you get tired. You're a little lethargic because your body's kind of on overdrive, getting all of the junk out of where it is. Right. I think it's tiring, which also, you don't want to go work out because you're tired, but that is the time when you need to move, right?
Yeah. Well, moving, we're going to talk about moving in a minute, but yeah. But also, like, sometimes you'll have skin eruptions, like skin things coming out of your skin.
Red, right.
Because, like, if your other detox pathways aren't working as well as they should, a lot of times then things come out of the skin.
And skin is a big way to detox. I mean, even that's a fabulous thing. We've talked about Epsom salt baths, and we've talked about sauna in the past, making it work for you and on your behalf.
So all those are things. And then sometimes people can get like lower back pain because like when you do certain detoxes, as stuff's coming out of your body, it's kind of going through your system and it can kind of get stuck there before it comes out. So a lot of times you can have lower back pain.
Right. And so also other bowel movement, loose bowel movements.
Issues, you can have stuff like that. Those are all detox signs.
And they're good. Yay. Like if you're starting to feel kind of crappy,
sometimes that's good. So sometimes you just need to relax, let your body do what it knows how to do, and let it go through and detox.
And how long do you think you should go through? How long do you think that really takes?
Usually, I mean, I don't know, 2 or 3 days. Sometimes,
not like weeks on end or anything like that. Just
not like weeks on
but if you bear through some of the, I don't feel so good for a few days, and come out on the other side. I remember being told with sugar that you were going to get very agitated by day 3. But then if you can get over it,
a lot of times the 3rd day is the issue.
Because the 3rd day is the issue.
Yeah, because when you do like a water fast, the 3rd day is the hardest day. I don't know why, but it's the hardest day because whatever's happening in your body. So those are all good things though. So all that stuff is good. And then the last thing we're going to just briefly talk about is cellular detox. So if you're interested in something that can help you detox at the cellular level. And why do we want to do that? Because
if you think about what we've been talking about, the food and the electronics and all the things, our bodies are holding the junk or the residual, whatever the preservatives are, or the stress or the hormones or the extra problems are in our cells. Our bodies accumulated from either medicines or antibiotics or
old age,
aging, right?
Your cells are breaking down,
and they're not clearing them the
debris out.
Molecular debris. I mean, that's essentially what it is. So if we get down to the nitty gritty of what this is, we're talking about cellular health,
detox, right? And so there's a way that you can help your cells detox.
Yes.
And we offer a little 20-minute education on Tuesdays at 12:30 p.m. and Wednesdays at 8:00 p.m. And that's both Eastern time. So if you're interested in learning about cellular detox and just a little 20-minute quick thing, just reach out. You can comment or you can message us and we can give you more information. It's just a quick little Zoom call. And it's
foundational. It's fundamental to all the other things we've been talking about that we already know. And I think we're becoming more aware just generally that the health really is at this
cellular level
in our bodies. And that's why we're here.
Yeah. If your cells aren't healthy, then you're not healthy.
Right. Cells aren't healthy. You aren't healthy.
So you got to get all the stuff out.
We're the cellular health girls. So that was kind of our mission. And so we're excited to be able to have this conversation.
Yeah. So we're excited that you were here. If you're watching the replay, hit #replay and then let us know in the comments, what kind of detoxes do you do? Have you done? We'd love to learn about them. We'd love to hear what else you have to offer. So have a great Monday. We will see you here next Monday at 12:00 with another topic. If you have ideas for topics, post those in the comments as well, because we would love to hear them. All right. Have a great week. Make it the best. Bye.
See y'all later.